Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. We'll see Detroit facing Los Angeles. So Detroit will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Detroit looking at who they've got. They've got Thomas. Durant is out there with Anthony. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Wall in the 2 spot. From deep. Durant, no good. Detroit on D. Bird kicks to O'Neal. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Anthony. Here's Durant. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And Bird, here we go. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Didn't think that was going to go in. Taken away by Anthony. The drive by Gobert. The tray. Anthony's shot is off. Detroit on D. Bird kicks to Johnson. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They got to watch out, Clark. Those kind of defensive lapses early in the game can start to snowball for a team.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find a rhythm and flow here offensively.
Here's Durant. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles. And he can't hit the second. And here's Los Angeles. Jordan the pass to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
Los Angeles on D. 4-point game. Thomas, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Durant with a wide open look. The 3-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 5 now.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Johnson dishes to Bird. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's DeRozan in for John Wall. Here is Durant, following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Durant against Abdul-Jabbar. Stolen by Durant. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Detroit also making some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Durant. Goodrich comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's DeRozan. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Detroit making a switch here. Ilgauskas is checked in. And that one's good by Billups.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Now here's Goodrich. After the miss from Chris Webber. Offensive rebound. Jordan. And they'll keep possession.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Westbrook kicks to Wade. To the middle. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here is Los Angeles now. Trailing by 2. Buries it from three-point range.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And Chris Webber with the bucket on the assist by Wade. And here's DeRozan. Here's Goodrich. And it goes at the buzzer. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's Detroit leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
On the floor for Detroit, we've got DeRozan. Gobert is out there with Chandler. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Wall in at the 2. Westbrook kicks to Jordan. That one a little long.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Shoots. Again, Los Angeles. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Got a hand on it. And 3 from Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past.
Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Detroit, Carmelo Anthony's checked in for DeRozan. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Chauncey Billups. Johnson, the pass to Worthy. Here's Love. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shaq is checked in for Walton. Durant's checked in for Detroit.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And there's the call on Chandler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles. Bird comes in for James Worthy. And a switcher also for Detroit. Ilgauskas is checked in for Tyson Chandler.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
With the hook shot. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. Detroit trails by 4. Durant dishes to Thomas. Johnson with the block. And 3 from Jordan. The shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now. Thomas outside. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Wall. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. You know, Kevin, he outweighs his man by quite a bit in that matchup, and he did the right thing by going straight to the rim. Don't mess around with it.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Weber, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron comes in for Larry Bird. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Michael Jordan. Wall wide open. But they get it back. Here's Thomas. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Thomas got 5.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting. Oh, taking. It to the rack with power,
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead like that.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ewing's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Ilgauskas. Goodrich comes in for John Wall. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Thomas. Kicks it out to Johnson. No one near him. Up top, Ewing. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Durant. And that one's on target from the wing. He's got 10.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
No good from Wade.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Johnson outside. Ewing kicks to Johnson. Takes a 3. And Durant sends it back. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Billups passes to Durant and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
And here's Anthony for we have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Bird is out there with Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal, and it's Johnson in at the one. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Jordan kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Shaq down low. Defended by Gobert. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Now here's Thomas. He has 5. Gobert the screen. Fires for 3. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Russell Westbrook in for Los Angeles. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Detroit.
Oh, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Gobert can't hit.
Sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Durant. And the dunk by Chandler.
And just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
The offensive rebound. Gobert with the block. From deep three-point range. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Thomas.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up? And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
And Detroit has possession. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 8. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. DeRozan's got 10.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Now Wall. Following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Westbrook with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Three-pointer, Bird. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. It's Thomas outside.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Detroit making a switch here. Jordan, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anthony comes in for Chandler. Goodrich, he's checked in for John Wall. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. The wide open look here for Anthony. And the 3 ball is good. Anthony's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Tries it from 9. And Anthony sends it back. And the dunk by Jordan.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that. That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job in bodying up his man.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Los Angeles leads by 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And the final period of play just about to start. On the floor for Detroit, Chauncey Billups out there with DeRozan. And it's Durant. Then it's Anthony. And it's Jordan in the center position.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And here's Ewing after Magic Johnson hits the 3. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Detroit making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Lobbed up there for Durant. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Worthy. Billups with the block. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Shaq's checked in for Ewing. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Worthy. And it's Jordan in for Dwayne Wade.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there. And took it right into the teeth of the D and dropped it back for the jam.
Well, I didn't see that one coming. Man, sweet look on the run there.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Bird, he's checked in for James. Johnson attacking. Jordan against Thomas. A different look here for Detroit. Gobert comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And John Wall subbed in for Chauncey Billups. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. It didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
From deep three-point range, Thomas with another miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. Knocked loose. Stolen by Durant.
They're obviously starting to lose some of their focus here, committing more and more turnovers as the game goes along. Not a good sign.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said, fellas, I know you're tired, but you can't coast now. You've got to go harder. This game is in sight. We got to power through and get it. Words from a champion. Back to you.
Johnson dishes to Bird. Lets it go from deep. Bird can't get that one to fall.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Now Detroit moving it up. Wall with the ball. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And here's Bird from the arc. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Bird's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And another area where they've separated themselves, guys, is at the foul line. I mean, those extra points are starting to add up. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Now Jordan. Isaiah Thomas missing on the three.
Is it getting dark in here? Because if not, it's time to turn the lights out.
They're out already. I mean, give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today. Really impressive.
Detroit, no good that time either.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Gobert. Ilgauskas comes in for Kevin Durant. Goodrich, he's checked in for John Wall. And it's Williams in for Thomas. Here's Ilgauskas. And the three off target. The kick out to Walton. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Love throws it down.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
And here's Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
From deep. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy.